Hey Brick fans, welcome to week 2 of Brickmad Live. Last week, if you guys joined me, you would have seen that I was building the Ghost, my dream set, the Ghost. So this week I'm just going to be finishing that one off. And then if I feel like it and we're cruising along pretty quickly, I am going to also open up an Imperial transport, which I've got today. So that's going to be hopefully exciting to get the Ghost finished. I've been waiting for like a whole week to actually get that one done. So that's a good thing, and look forward to that. So welcome all. I think we're about 4 bags through at the moment. I am up to bag 4. I'm really just excited about getting to the Zeborelius minifig. So that's really what I'm looking forward to for sure. Smooth that, and we'll just play the tunes also. Here we go. Hey Reggie, nice to have you with us, man. Just let me know if the music's too loud or if there's any technical issues. Just let me know. How you been, Reggie? Good? Bet you've been hanging out for the for this episode. Hey Sophie, thank you. Hey, I am not just a Star Wars Lego guy. I enjoy all kinds of pop culture based sets, so I know I do kind of focus mainly on the Star Wars stuff, but I do enjoy some Harry Potter. I do enjoy some of the Marvel sets. And I like doing mocks of different movies and games and all sorts of stuff. It's just my focus at the moment has been on Star Wars. I've got my Captain America hat on too, so that's like totes Marvel. Can you guys hear my my jazz music this week, or is it still too low? Hey Mitch, how you going, man? Good to have you. You out of lockdown yet? Sound is good. Sound is good. Oh, nice. Where'd you head to, Mitch? Did you actually go to the cup, or did you go like away from the cup? Oh yeah, cool. That would have been nice. I guess you wouldn't have seen too much of family during lockdown. I assume a few of you would have seen the Boba Fett trailer today. It's a new puppy. Cool. What type of dog is it? Border Collie, eh? Cool. Pretty sure my sister and nieces and nephew have a couple of Border Collies. I don't know. I always thought it was border. Like, you know, on the border. Probably totally wrong there. yeah, I was a bit like, it looks kind of cool. I was a bit surprised by the direction they took of on it. You know, like the whole, I don't know, when Boba Fett came out in Empire, you just sort of looked at him and was like, this guy is like this badass mercenary, and I kind of loved him for that. But like gradually he's become this, you know, kind of very, and they tried to make him like the clones, you know, where you feel sorry for him and you kind of want him to succeed and you want him to be the good guy, but I just don't, I don't know, I don't see him as the good guy. He's a bad guy. He should just sort of own that. But I don't know. I think they're going to go with like this sort of godfather-y type thing. We'll see how that goes. It's going to be interesting. Actually, I was talking to a Southern creator about this earlier today, and he was saying, I think it was Southern creator I was talking to at the time. He was talking about whether or not Kira would be in it, and like the Black Sun, which I thought would have been interesting, because I definitely think it's going to come up in maybe it wasn't Southern. I'm trying to remember who it was now. It will be hard to beat Mando. Kylo Ren, hey? It would be interesting. Kylo Ren. I wonder how they'd maybe they'll work that into the Luke Skywalker series they're going to do with Sebastian Stan. And like he'll go off and train Grogu, and then he'll meet Kylo, and then Kylo will be there, and that's how it's all going to work out. So I think you might see that story, and Adam Driver will come back. But I think that you'll see it in a Luke Skywalker series. I just have that feeling that it's coming. And they would be stupid not to do it with Sebastian Stan. That would be cool. I think he'd be awesome at it. I think people would get behind that. Are you a Reylo fan, Sophie? Yeah, I think he'd be cool. I think he'd be a really good actor. I think if I was going to pick anyone to play Luke Skywalker, it would be Sebastian Stan. Not just because he kind of looks like him, but because he's actually a good actor. You guys building any sets this week? Or any mocks for that matter? Yeah. I mean, the sequels have lots of problems, from my perspective. And like, I'm generally not a hater. I tend to like watch it anyway, just because it's kind of cool, and it's like a lot of these things are well shot and stuff. But yeah, it had loads of problems. I think that like I look at what Dave Filoni and Favreau are doing with Mando, and I can't help but wonder if I can't help but wonder if they were given the go to do episode 7, what the sequel trilogy would end up looking like. Like, I think it would be just incredible if they had done it. Just because they seem to understand the tone of Star Wars, and just, you know, that historical understanding as well is important. But, you know, we got what we got. Yeah. I mean, the biggest issue for me, and like, I don't want to get into it too much, but the biggest issue for me with The Last Jedi, right? Like, I liked The Force Awakens. I know it was like a soft reboot and everything. But I feel like after the prequels and all of that backlash, they kind of needed to do something like that to get the fans back on board. But then after they did that, then they got Rian Johnson in, and he was like, I'm just gonna, you know, stuff everything. But not even like, he didn't just subvert your expectations. He changed the whole tone of Star Wars. Like, he just didn't. It was like he didn't understand what franchise he was working for. Like, and they lost me in the first 10 minutes in Last Jedi when they made the prank call that was it for me. Like after the prank call about his mother, you know, Hux's mother, and Poe made that joke. I was like, what is this? You know, like Imperial officers or like officers on the bad guy's side should be like you know, Moff Tarkin, not like just a total joke, which is what Hux was. Any Hux lovers out there want to chime in? What's my favorite Star Wars movie? I actually put out something on Instagram the other day, trying to get everyone else to help me make a decision because I couldn't pick one. But I am going to tell you, it is very hard to go past Empire. But I am going to go past Empire, and I'm going to pick. I'm actually going to pick Rogue One. I really like that. I really like the visuals of Rogue One. All of the things that was in that. The era of it was awesome. I liked that they kind of brought in all these different new characters that still felt kind of recognizable and everything. And yeah, just generally, I think it was a really well done film, and that was even after. You know, like I had a career in animation, like CG animation, and watching when Tarkin was brought back to life on screen, you kind of go, oh, it's kind of cringe a bit, you know, at some of the parts. But like, I got past that a lot easier than I got past a lot of the Last Jedi story problems and stuff like that. Like that was like a visual effect, and they did do a fantastic job of it. Don't get me wrong, they did an amazing job of it for what they were trying to achieve. It was just the fact that they had to try and achieve it. It was difficult. But like, you can accept those sort of technical limitations sometimes if the story is great, and I think the story was great, and I liked Ben Mendelsohn. Yeah. I don't know about Revenge of the Sith. I think there was good. There was some really good elements in it. I've had a theory for a long time, actually, and I guess this is why I felt a bit. I think that the execution of the prequels could have been better. And I think a lot of that did maybe come down to George Lucas being the director as well as the creator. I think if they had someone like a Spielberg or like even a J.J. Abrams or someone of that nature who came in, but it was written by George, I think they would have got a much, much better execution of the story that he wanted to tell. But my theory... And let me know what you guys think of this, because I've talked to a couple of people about this already. But my theory is that what I would have liked to have seen in Revenge of the Sith, I think I would have loved to have seen if the prequels, the whole flip of it was when Leia in Return of the Jedi had said, I remember my mother, she was kind but sad. I would have loved for that to have been like flipped around a little bit, and that was just Leia's perception of it. But it was actually Padme. She was from Naboo. She was the Queen of Naboo. Palpatine was the senator from Naboo. It would have been great if those two were actually in league together. And so Padme then went out and corrupted this really, like, because Anakin, if he was the chosen one and he was really good and he was pure and all this sort of stuff, and then when he got a bit older, Padme basically seduces him and makes, you know, she uses the, you know, manipulation, all these sort of things, which is the same, all part of the dark side. If she had taken him and turned him against the Jedi, it kind of would have seemed a bit more believable than just some random old dude kind of turning him, you know, like, and sort of just to save Padme. I feel like that way, you know, he's turned against his best friend, who is Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan sees that he's turned to the dark side, and he combats Anakin, and she's the wedge, you know, she's the Yoko Ono of the two Jedi Knights. And then if that happens, Obi-Wan maybe is frightened for the birth of the two, when the two kids are born. He's actually frightened by the fact that she is a Sith Lord, or she's working in league with the Sith. And he actually takes the kids away, which is kind of wrong, but he did it with good intention. And so you can sort of see his point of view because they're Sith. But then you can also then see why Anakin would hate Obi-Wan so much. Because he stole his kids and he hates his wife. And that's maybe the reason why Anakin would also choose to lead the Jedi Order, because he really loved her, because she actually did turn against. And then that story to me fits and would have been a nice twist. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. Chirrut Imwe is awesome. Are you kidding me? I'm blind. Love that bit. And that part where he kicks the crap out of all the stormtroopers with like a stick. Is your foot all right? So good. He's sick. In fact, speaking of Chirrut, there you go. Where is he? There's Chirrut. I actually just picked him up the other week. Pretty cool. I'm actually going to do a little tiny mock, basically, of that Jeddah scene where he kicks the crap out of the stormtroopers. So that should be a bit of fun. Sup, Grua? Yeah, I don't know if they'll ever do a what if. I feel like it's a bit of a cop-out. I think that the vision stuff that they're doing is probably as close as they're going to get to a what if. Actually, Grua, you've heard my my theory on Padme being bad. Yeah, Mitch, it would have been sick. I would have loved to have seen it. And it just makes more sense. Like, there's just more motivation for every side of that. And it creates, if she's bad, it creates more tension. 100%. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see someone do it. Maybe I should do it as a Lego stop motion. A retelling of how Revenge of the Sith should be. If I make it real good, I might get hired by Lucasfilm. A guy can dream. We were just talking about Boba Fett too, Brewer. Yeah, that would be pretty crazy. Yeah, it was a pretty good trailer. I just like the fact that they had that the monk, the more monk droid or whatever, the little spider guy at the start with the brain in it. Apparently in Legends, that's actually what happened to Bib Fortuna. Obviously, in canon now, he got shot, but Love Island Star Wars edition. Yes. Yeah. It was Chewie. This is heading in the worst direction. Anyone else keen to see June? That looks pretty awesome, and it's the same guy that shot Rogue One, Greg Fraser. It's pretty cool. The shots look really good. He hasn't got wings. Republic credits? Republic credits are a good idea. I need something more real. Dear. I'm interested to see how Hayden Christensen comes back into Ahsoka, apparently, which is going to be very interesting. It would be pretty cool if they did some flashback screens. Okay. Yeah, some flashback scenes would be really cool. You did. What series is everyone? I hope it's a Force. Yeah. Well, it would make sense that it is a Force Ghost because obviously he came back at the end of Jedi. So that would be interesting. And she's like kind of tormented by him a bit, which would be pretty cool. Any new builds coming? What kind of builds on? Like, do you mean, am I doing any like new ones that you guys don't know about? Brickmad Weekly. What happened to Brickmad Weekly? To be honest, I was kind of keen to keep doing it, but also I really wanted to start focusing on more of, I guess, more of the Batu build, and I figured that I wasn't really intending to do lives, but I really kind of wanted a bit more of a chance to talk with people. So basically, Brickmad Weekly kind of molded into the live, because now I get to actually talk about the same stuff that I would talk about with Brickmad Weekly. I get to talk about that in live and during live. And then really everything else is going to be building Batu at the moment. So yeah, basically that's all that really happened to it. It was kind of a fun little concept, but it was another thing that I had to edit as well, which does take up a fair bit of time just to do the editing. And I get the same kind of effect with live. So I'm actually really enjoying the live too, like doing lives. I know it's only my second one, but it's been a lot of fun. So I'm keen to keep doing that instead. Were you a fan of Brickmad Weekly? So I'm guessing you've seen my latest episode where my 6-year-old had Leia murdering poor defenseless Ewok. I said to him, why is Leia shooting the Ewok? Like, and if you'd seen the rest of that scene that he did, is like, well, the Ewok caught Han, so she shot him. And I'm like, oh, okay, so you didn't just like position it poorly. He's like, no, I meant to have him like shooting the Ewok. It's like, okay. Yeah, okay. Well, it might make a return, Mitch. You never know. I might kind of go through a stage where I have enough, because I want to make sure that I've got good content for it as well. And yeah, I don't know how much between Batu and live, like that content was already sort of coming out. So yeah, we'll just see. If there's, I guess I haven't stopped doing them totally, but if there's, you know, if there's stuff that comes up, or I start kind of thinking, oh, you know, there's a lot going on, and it'd be cool to let everyone know what I'm doing, then definitely I can still roll it out. Oh, I can't wait to get to the Z. It's the last one. I've only got one more bag after this one, and it's the Zeb bag. I can't wait to do it. Zeb Aurelius. I'd love to get an Agent Callus minifigure. What's everyone's favorite character? And it can be Clone Wars, the movies, anything, Legends. I just finished reading the Revan book, actually. That was pretty awesome. It's cool that he's going to be coming back in the game as well. Cannot believe it. Nobody has a favorite Star Wars character. Not one of you. I'm only asking because I don't know who my favorite character is. Chiron, yeah. Okay, so we know Matt's. Anakin. Alright. Ewoks. Anyone in particular? Master Skywalker, yeah. Maybe we should ask Mace Windu about that. Two Anakins. Wicket. I thought it was mental that they brought him back in Rise of... God, he's dead. No, he's not. He's just been living in the depths. Oh, Jar Jar. Sophie. Oh. I'll say this much. I think Gungans get a bad rap because of Jar Jar. Like, think about it, like Captain Tarples was actually he was like a cool warrior and stuff. Just not Jar Jar. Darth Jar Jar, yeah. The ultimate bad guy. The guy who really started the Empire. I think I'm very torn between I really like Ahsoka. I hated Ahsoka when she first came out, and I guess that was half the point. I couldn't stand Ahsoka when she came in, and I didn't really actually understand her why she was there. Like the fact that they gave Anakin a Padawan just didn't make any sense to me when she first came into it. But Dave Filoni proved me very wrong. And I'm glad he did, because it was she was pretty awesome. Always really liked Boba Fett. I thought they were pretty cool. Chirrut is pretty awesome as well, I would have to say. He would be right up there, and obviously I actually really liked Krennic in that as well in terms of bad guys. He was pretty great. Probably just till the end of this, so maybe another half hour. Won't be going as long as last week, that's for sure. Pretty much just going to finish the Ghost. We're about an hour in so far. I'm on the second to last, and that bag's pretty decent. But I think that'll I'll pick up now. You're looking to catch some Z's, Mitch. Okay, if anyone was to pick a Star Wars scene for me to build as a mock, a small mock, what would it be? Matt, I think I know your answer, but we'll see. Yeah, fair enough, Mitch. All good, man. Thanks heaps for dropping by if you do plan to drop out. Hiding from me. Palpatine's arrest. Yes. That would be pretty cool. Wish I'd have to get the set for that, just so I could get the minifigures. Pretty much like the most wanted set for minifigures. You're very sequel oriented, aren't you, Sophie? I reckon that one would look pretty cool. Mace Windu very slowly flying out. I thought you would have picked a Chirrut scene, Matt. That actually would. You know what? What I would like to do for that Exegol, like that big arena with the Sith Lords in the background, like the big statues, and then him like up on a thing, and like that whole area would be pretty cool. I might think about that one, Soph. That might not actually be a bad idea in the end. As I said, like, I'm not the biggest sequel fan, but there is some, like, there's always cool visuals in all of those movies. I actually reckon Rian Johnson's, like, The Last Jedi is probably one of the best shot films. I just don't think the actual story is that great. One thing I did like, actually, and I didn't think I liked it at the time because I thought there was some opportunity there, but one thing that I did actually like was the fact that Rey was a nobody. I think at the end, that if they had gone with that and just stuck with it, I think they could have made it a lot better if they had seen it through. Yeah. Yeah, Mace Windu. Hey, Tom Wars, how you going, buddy? Good to have you on. How'd your live go? How Maul gets put back together. Yeah, that would, like, it's kind of shown, I guess. He ends up with spider legs in, spoilers, ends up with, like, spider legs in Clone Wars, which is how he actually comes back. And he's put together by the Night Sisters, I think. But that would still be pretty cool. He ends up looking like the Scorpion King from memory. Yeah, dude, I'll have to jump on. I'd love to jump on next time. It'll be great chatting with you guys. Oh, was that your first attempt? I thought you'd done that a fair bit. Yeah, it's getting there. It's actually starting to take shape, which is nice. It is a cool ship. It's definitely a cool ship. If any of you guys haven't seen Tong Wars stuff on Instagram, you guys should jump on and have a look at it. It's pretty cool. Sorry to embarrass you there, Tong Wars. It's just your stuff's awesome, man. There you go. Thanks, Owen. Hey, what do you guys think about doing some digital builds as well? Because I've got to build a couple of I've got to build a whole bunch of stuff for Batu, and I was thinking what I could do is I could design some of it in studio, some of the smaller stuff on live, so you actually see what, like, the design process. What do you guys think of that? It wouldn't always be digital stuff, but, like, let's say I did a digital thing, like a vehicle or something, on live, so you could basically see me and talk to me here like this, and then see my screen, all the reference that I use and how I actually put it together. Owen seems keen. Cool. Alright, we'll try it out anyway. I might actually start that next week and just give it a go for that first week and see what you guys think. It's like, obviously with my like CG background, I'm pretty comfortable building on the on a computer as much as I am building in real life. Like I probably prefer real life, but when I'm doing something like Batu, I like to get a bit of an idea before I jump in and kind of start building it, if possible. It's more just so I get a bit of an idea. It always changes when I actually get it in and start building it. But it would mean also if I build some stuff and it works really well, then I could actually put out the instructions for it as well and share it with people so they can build it also, which would be cool. Okay, we're smashing this now. That's good. Alright, now we're cooking with gas. Yeah, there we go. Back engines are on. Boom! That's exciting. Sick. Let's try and tilt the cam up a bit next week. Oh, Owen. Actually, the ghost was in Rogue One, but the ghost is actually from Star Wars Rebels, so the animated series. There is no regret. There's never any regret, Mitch. Think of it as an investment in your sanity. What are the options, Mitch? Because I think they had a whole bunch. They had some new sets come out in November. But are you mainly looking Star Wars? You have to go over. Yeah, over. Apparently. What's the CMF? Oh, right, yeah. I got what you meant. Yeah. So that's with like the What If guys as well, isn't it? Like Captain Britain. Oh, I hate when that happens. That's so irritating. I had a similar thing with the UCS Millennium Falcon. Someone had it boxed and it was like they put it up for like 500 and I jumped it straight away. I was like, yes! Or maybe it was 700. I think it was 700. I was like, yes, I'm taking it. And then suddenly, like it was through Facebook Marketplace, and then suddenly it just wasn't there anymore. I was so devastated. I was like, I was moving funds around. I was like, yes. Getting this like outrageous pricing. No. Computer says no. Almost lost it. That would have been an absolutely awesome get if you had got that though, Tom Walls. I'm still a bit torn on the Moff Gideon Cruiser, like the new sets, because like the minifigures that you actually get in that set for like it's not, I can't remember the exact price of it, but it's not an outrageous amount of cash. Yeah, no, I didn't break it. It's okay. I didn't actually drop the. I don't think it could definitely even get close to matching what happened with the Batu incident. It was that was a whole nother level. It literally, I've never quite seen Lego explode like that. Upon landing, it just like. I do think it was a blessing in disguise though, because the new version of that the new version looks so much better, just so much better. Do you know what, guys? I may actually call it at the end of this bag. So Mitch, you may get your sleep. Just because I'm getting tired. I might actually even move the stream forward next week to be a bit earlier, like 9 o'clock. Yeah. That way I can go for like a few more hours, and especially when I'm designing, when I start designing next week, I'm gonna be keen as. Oh, of course he did. Did you say, no thank you? There's no way. He can't be serious. Like, why would he even offer it to you for that much? Like, fair enough, he's like, hey, I've just realised how much I've undercut myself because someone's told me. Like, that's one thing. But to come back and say, hey, you can have it though for like $400. That's a bit rich. That's a bit rich. I don't know about that one. Are you talking about the Batu Smash, Matt? Was Comedy Gold? turret. Yes. Exciting. Guns. The forward turret. All right, we have a turret. And yeah, okay. Yeah, I actually had a lot of, although it was like a disaster for me building it, I actually had a lot of fun editing that sequence together. It's kind of cool, like when you've got a narrative to work with, it makes it a lot more fun because you just pick shots and music and everything just to support the idea. And I was pretty happy with how it turned out in the end. So from tragedy, something good happened, which was nice. Sick. The front of the ghost. Alright, here we go. Two of those. Doing there. Not far out enough. Oh, that's why it's not on properly. Cooking with gas now. Only a few more bits here. Boom, boom. All right. That just about looks like it's going to do it for me for the evening. Now I know it seems like I've got a lot of parts left over, but there's also, it's a second hand, because it's second hand, some of the bags weren't 100%. So, but yeah, I think that's starting to take shape. So we got this. We've literally just got the last bag to go. But I think what I'll probably do is I'm going to move the live stream forward, like a little bit of earlier, and maybe to like 9 o'clock, and then I'll build this one, and then I'll finish that last bag, and then I will jump into some digital designs next week for bar 2, which will be pretty cool. I've already started a couple, so I might just pick one of those up and keep going with it and basically get it to a point where it's finished. So yeah, it's a good one. All right, guys, thanks very much for watching tonight and joining in the conversation, and I look forward to hopefully seeing you all next Tuesday. Also, another great street. You're welcome. I got you. All good, Mitch. It is late. That's why. Yeah, so look, next Tuesday for sure, jump on. I will be on here building digitally as well. And also stay tuned, because my usual midweek video is going to start being on Thursdays. So I'm going to change it from a Wednesday to a Thursday. So Thursday we'll have a bar 2 build, a mini bar 2 build, which will be the chandelier for Doc Ondars. That's going to be on Thursday, and then obviously the main one, which will be hopefully really starting to get some progress on bar 2. So that'll come up on Sunday as well. So stay tuned for that one, and I will see you all later. Thanks again.